innovative waste management and recycling solutions. Across the African continent, a quiet revolution is underway, one that is transforming the way we think about waste management and recycling. In a world increasingly grappling with the environmental and social costs of linear take-make-waste economies, a new generation of African entrepreneurs, policymakers, and grassroots innovators are leading the charge towards a more sustainable circular future. At the heart of this transformation are pioneering individuals and communities who are redefining the very concept of waste, harnessing the untapped potential of discarded materials to create new products, generate clean energy, and empower marginalized populations. Africa has long been at the forefront of the global circular economy movement, says Dr. Vera Songwe, the Executive Secretary of the United Nations Economic Commission for Africa. By leveraging our ingenuity, our resourcefulness, and our deep connection to the land, we are demonstrating to the world that waste is not a burden, but rather a valuable resource that can be transformed into the building blocks of a more sustainable and inclusive future. One shining example of this innovative approach can be found in Rwanda, where a social enterprise called Ecoplasteel is tackling the country's growing plastic waste crisis through an ingenious recycling model. Rather than simply collecting and processing plastic waste, Ecoplasteel partners with local communities to establish decentralized collection and processing hubs, empowering residents to become active participants in the circular economy. The key to our success is engaging the community at every step of the way, explains Ecoplasteel's co-founder, Mate Balda. We don't just see waste as a problem to be solved, we see it as an opportunity to create jobs, generate income, and foster a deep sense of ownership and pride in the circular economy. By incentivizing households and small businesses to separate and sell their plastic waste, Ecoplasteel is not only diverting tons of material from landfills and waterways, but also providing a much-needed source of supplemental income for vulnerable populations. The collected plastic is then processed into high-quality recycled pellets, which are sold to local manufacturers to create a range of new products, from construction materials to household goods. What we're doing is transforming waste from a liability into an asset, one that can empower communities, create sustainable livelihoods, and build a more environmentally friendly future, says Balda. And Ecoplasteel's innovative model is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to Africa's circular economy pioneers. Across the continent, a diverse array of initiatives are harnessing the power of waste to drive sustainable development and social change. In Ghana, for example, a company called Asase Biogas is using anaerobic digestion technology to convert organic waste into clean, renewable biogas, which is then distributed to local households and small businesses as an affordable, eco-friendly cooking fuel. Meanwhile, in Kenya, a startup called Sanovation is tackling the challenge of human waste management by transforming fecal sludge into high-quality, sustainable charcoal briquettes, a crucial energy source in a country where millions of households still rely on wood and charcoal for cooking and heating. The true beauty of the circular economy is that it allows us to address multiple challenges at once, says Dr. Songwe. By harnessing the value of waste, we can not only reduce environmental degradation and greenhouse gas emissions, but also create jobs, improve access to essential services, and empower marginalized communities. And as these innovative waste management and recycling solutions gain momentum, they are also inspiring a broader cultural shift in the way Africans view and manage their resources. From rural communities embracing composting and upcycling initiatives to urban centers implementing comprehensive waste segregation and recovery programs, the circular economy ethos is taking root across the continent. This is about more than just waste. It's about redefining our relationship with the natural world and building a future where prosperity and sustainability go hand in hand, explains Dr. Songwe. The pioneers leading this revolution are not just entrepreneurs and policymakers. They are visionaries, change-makers, and custodians of a more resilient, equitable, and environmentally conscious world. As the global community continues to grapple with the mounting challenges of climate change, resource depletion, and growing inequality, the innovative solutions and inspiring stories emerging from Africa's circular economy movement offer a glimmer of hope and a roadmap for a more sustainable future. and with the boundless ingenuity and resilience of the continent's waste pioneers. Please subscribe, like, and share.